Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this. Cliff Lee is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Lee's ready. Here it is on 0-2. High and deep to right center. Franco ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
In the second spot tonight,
Howie Kendrick will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
batting third,
Cal Ripken digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. A.J. Pollock will dig in now. One home run shy of 20 for the season so far. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Evan Gattis gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and two gone. Alonso is there, on to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. A run for the Royals on the arm. Jack Morris will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
Hayward is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first. Striding into the box, Alejandro De Aza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gattis on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. Luis Carrasco will come forward now, and like so many of his Phillies teammates, really thrives here at Citizens Bank Park, as is reflected in his splits. Gloved by Headley. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Chris Coughlin will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Lee steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Got him. Will Myers will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Chase Headley will take his first cuts now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. And a little. Yonder Alonso steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fifth.
Justin Upton will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Jackie Robinson comes forward, hoping to get it going at the plate. Only 1 hit in his last 4 ball games. Here comes the first pitch. Flying toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
And guys, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games to go along with everything else that he's done. So he's got that power stroke working right now.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Eduardo Nunez steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies. Oscar Hernandez steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. And here's Lee back to work now as his first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Jason Hayward will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Second baseman.
Lee looks in. First pitch on its way. Howie Kendrick is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard to short. Nunez comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Maikel Franco will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Well, even blind squirrels find a nut. You got to have a good game every once in a while. He's been hitting under 100 over his last 10.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Hernandez. And he makes the throw to first. Franco is retired, and there's 1 away.
First baseman.
Steve Pierce will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now to hit the speedy center fielder, Alejandro De Aza. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3. Cal Ripken is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Lee gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Settling in now, A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Evan Gattis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Leading off the inning, Luis Carrasco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Not close, it's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
third baseman.
Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And he comes back with a fastball right down Patterson Avenue, and quickly it's 0-2.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Pollock at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Left fielder number 8.
So striding in, Justin Upton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
That's by him for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, right over the top of that one. Double play ball would be a killer here, so he's got to find something he could square up.
He squares, and it's in the air. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. He's set. Here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting,
Alex Rodriguez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Look out, 2-0 now.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
2-0 count, here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Chris Coughlin heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Kansas City, the designated hitter.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Will Myers in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ground ball left side. Alonso is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Royals,
Chase Headley stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit to short. Nunez takes it in. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Eduardo Nunez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Digging in now, Maikel Franco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Steve Pearce will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Morris sets. Here's the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Now batting,
Alejandro De Aza will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Hayward, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. stepping in, Luis Carrasco. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Oscar Hernandez will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack. Pierce
Is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Cal Ripken Jr.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Diaza. And that's the third out. Yonder Alonso will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup. 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. To first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Justin Upton digs in. He struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat.
And I'm still not sure why they had him trying to bunt with 2 strikes. I'm just not a big fan of doing that.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Jackie Robinson will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gaddis going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP Alex Rodriguez. First pitch on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A.J. Pollock will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game.
Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's given the Royals a 3-1 lead. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter,
Chris Coghlan digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter,
Will Myers will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Tapped out in front of home. And he'll reach first safely. Chase Headley will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. De Aza is going to have room out there as he puts this. Eduardo Nunez will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 7,
Michael Franco will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
now batting.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Steve Pearce will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. Oscar Hernandez will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Ryan Mattis will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Oscar Hernandez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Robinson fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Jason Hayward will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2. Towards second. Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Howie Kendrick strides in, grounded out his last time through. High and tight with a slider to start him out. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. KC down in. Leading off the inning, Alejandro De Aza, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
And he lays off there, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Kendrick on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Up next,
Yonder Alonso Ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Phillies 1. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Cal Ripken, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Robinson is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. A.J. Pollock will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Next for the Royals.
Into the box, Evan Gattis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Striding in to start the 9th, Justin Upton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Pollock. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Jackie Robinson will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
To short. Ripken has it. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Alex Rodriguez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. This one